My name is Andy Eversole, banjo player from North Carolina, and I've set out on a mission to connect with different cultures all around the world through the power of music. After having so much fun on our first expedition to China, I was hungry for more adventure. So this time, with a banjo over my shoulder and videographer Byun following me every step of the way, I'm off to explore the alluring magic of India. From the chaotic streets of New Delhi, to the majestic domes of the Taj Mahal, to the pink walls of Jaipur, to the mystical mountains of Kashmir. Join us as we create more peace through music, community through creation. This is Banjo Earth, India. The journey begins in New Delhi, India's lively capital city. As we begin to settle into the surroundings and surrender to the flow of life here, it doesn't take long for the serendipities to begin happening. While regrouping from our first foray into failed plans, a window of opportunity swung wide open, and a very warm and welcoming family invited us in for a home-cooked lunch and a song. One of the best things about traveling through a country in this way, slow, open, and deliberate, is all the experiences you get to have that are so far off the beaten path of tourist destinations. Such is the case when I was connected with Alok Ranjan, a software developer, poet, and photographer in New Delhi. He quickly became a trusted friend and invited us to the outskirts of town, where we sat with his friends for a cultural and musical exchange of spirit.
Centipede.
Got a little something to say right here. Oh, I got a bone to pick with you.
Oh, really? We started playing like 2.5 years ago, but we never took it very seriously. We never knew we would be good enough to go professional. You know?
Yeah.
Like, professional music was like this distant dream.
You don't even have to be that good to be professional. You just gotta think about it that way, right?
I guess, yeah. And it seems like that because like we play and we're not like.
You gotta just be like, I'm a professional,
I guess,
and this is what I'm doing, and then it like starts to move around you.
Exactly,
you know?
exactly. Once you start thinking about it that way, then you start doing everything you need to do to like,
Yeah.
get in touch, talk to people, make the calls, knock on many doors.
And like, I think like saying yes to this project and like projects like that are probably some of the best things you can do, just because you don't know what kind of doors they're going to open, you know?
After meeting and talking with a couple of the members of Shorthand, a highly creative, young, and super funky band, the musical ideas were swirling through my head. We made plans for a future collaboration that would occur near the end of our trip. As university students, they had final exams to get through first. And for us, we had plans that would take us deeper into the countryside to see some of the most amazing places in all of India. The Golden Triangle describes the area that connects three of India's hotspots: New Delhi, Agra, and Jaipur. A common tourist route, we had to see it for ourselves. A trip to India is not complete without a stop by one of the 7 wonders of the world, the enigmatic Taj Mahal. Sunrise at the Taj is one of the most coveted experiences available to us earthly mortal humans. As you walk through the main gate, the white marble seems to rise out of the ground, straight up toward heaven. The symmetry of every last detail is incredible, all laid out according to math, the sun, and the Islamic religion behind its creation. The majestic emotions you feel in its presence are hard to describe. Only things like music, love, bird songs, poems, and the monkeys perched atop the surrounding walls seem to hint at its deeper message. I think the monkeys like it. Rajasthan's folk music tradition is legendary, so we made sure to stop through Jaipur, the Pink City. Life here moves to a different beat, and the energy is infectious. At an early morning coffee shop, we sat down and chatted with an older, friendly fellow. I played him some banjo, and he told us about his U.S. presidential coin collection. He invited us to his home for tea and lunch, and of course, I accepted. We enjoyed simple yet delicious food cooked by his wife, as he showed us his colorful batik craft work. Then, we were off to write the next chapter of our banjo adventure.
Every day and Sunday too, I walk shows right on. Don't know why I love her so. Gal of mine lives down the road. Old man Flanny's on the farm, from the hog pot to the barn, from the barn to the rail, makes his living by carrying a mail.
Given the time restraints on our stay in Jaipur, we weren't able to find much of the folk music that the region is famous for. We did, however, find a dance party. Well, at least after I started one. Despite our lack of musical encounters, Jaipur offered a fresh and different perspective into the inner workings of India. Yet underneath it all, the unique heartbeat that governs life in this country remains gloriously unmistakable. Up in the northwestern mountains of India, along the border with China and Pakistan, lies the wildly beautiful and mysterious land of Kashmir and its capital city, Srinagar. Despite the captivating mountains, peaceful lakes, and kind people, many travel advisories warn against coming here, as it is often plagued with political violence. We were invited by a friend who is native to these parts, and he has made all sorts of arrangements for our stay, including 2 guides to welcome us, Mursaleen and Mahi. They immediately made us feel more relaxed and caught us up on what to expect. We would be staying on a gorgeous houseboat, eating delicious Kashmiri food, and meeting with some of the best musicians in Srinagar. And I was more than excited to start digging into this enchanting land.
Just try it. Yes. This is
Try it on?
We will not. Just see the mirror.
Oh, I'm already warm already.
Oh, this is warm. Yes,
Yeah,
warm.
good.
warm.
All right, here we are, Kashmir.
The next day we were picked up by Masood, world famous visual artist and Mahi's dad. He took us all around Srinagar, giving us an artist's eye view of what was going on. Eventually, we landed at his former school, the University of Kashmir, where he introduced us to the music department.
when you understand the music industry here, there isn't
one.
there isn't one.
Yeah.
And the one that exists, it is not what it used to be.
Right.
Even picking up a guitar and walking on the street was problematic.
Yeah.
At one point of time.
Once I used to like travel with the guitar, and the people used to call like, what is inside it?
Yeah.
Is it a bat or
Is it a
something?
machine gun?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I get the same thing. Everyone's just walking around.
I think it also affects the psyche of an artist as well. Our surroundings do affect us, and that's what is manifested through our sounds. So if you listen to the overtone of Kashmiri music, it is filled with a sense of melancholia and at the same time that disturbed thought
Happiness.
constantly.
Still.
Yeah. So
I found that everywhere. Blues music,
blues
all
it has
over the
emerged from
world.
it.
It's like a mix between melancholy and joy.
Yeah.
I call it joyful sorrow.
Yeah, that's a beautiful way to term
That's
it.
the way. It's music almost everywhere, you know. Like, what would be the ideal scenario for you for a really bright future? What would Kashmir be like then?
Majorly, the Kashmiri sentiment is that we want an independent state. But I'm not sure how much practically that possible is in the modern world.
Yeah, so you're just taking it day by day, doing your best.
Yeah, because Kashmir is a very small place, and you got 3 nuclear powers fighting for the land.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know how practical it is, but yeah, at the end of the day, if we keep that aside, maybe things can be a little calmer on the ground, and that could lead to more peace in the valley, and that would bring more tourists in. The education would not suffer, so that can be an ideal state that it grows step by step.
Well, our experience here has been amazing. The Kashmir people have been some of the warmest I've ever come across.
Warmth comes
in
and you
all
can
my
see
travels.
You can feel that warmth.
Yeah.
Very well.
And the media has their own agenda, of course,
and yes, I will say this for sure, that even if, God forbid, there is some kind of political activity that you get stuck in, believe me, Kashmiri, the common man, would be the first person to go and save you and help you.
Yeah, I feel that. I believe that.
That's the kind of people you have here.
Yeah.
वो यारो मेरे संग संग नाचो आया हूँ मैं प्यार का नगमा सुनाने अब के दिनों में खुशियाँ मना आओ यारो
last leg of the journey takes us back to New Delhi for a week of recording sessions for the album. Upon arriving, I got the strangest feeling that I was home. The energy, the street food, the horns, the cows, it all just sort of washes over you like water from the Ganges, pulling you into its mystique. It's not all saffron and rose water, however. New Delhi and India in general face some serious issues. Extreme poverty, rampant pollution, a lack of women's rights. Yet the Indian people, like most reasonable human beings, do the best they can with what they have, figuring it all out in their own way, like a power line running through an old Delhi alleyway. Things are changing and they're changing fast. But in the midst of all the uncertainty, one thing is for sure. The gods are always just one raga away.
Make a parallel and go from here, cross, open, cross, change.
I haven't seen the corner of your eyes. It's been so long, we keep forgetting all my wishes and eyes.
নদী যদি হয় রে ভরাট বানায় খানা হয়ে গেলে শূন্য হঠাৎ তাকে কি মানায় নদী যদি হয় রে ভরাট কানায় কানা হয়ে গেলে শূন্য হঠাৎ তাকে কি মানায়
Throughout the trip, we tried but failed several times to meet with an amazing tabla player due to the health of his grandmother. Sadly, she passed away while we were gone to Kashmir. Merely days after her funeral, the amazing Talbaz Singh came over to break bread and jam. We immediately hit it off and connected on a deep and powerful level. His tabla playing seemed to set fire and rang true with the depth and passion of a man with a heavy heart. It was the sound of joyful sorrow. A journey through India gives one a glimpse into the heart of the human experience. You get the feeling of thousands of years of ancient history, mixed with a heavy dose of Earth's future. You can't really be sure of what it is that will catch your fire. The sounds, the flavors, the colors, the people. But as you peel back layer after layer, peering deeper into the flames, you begin to discover a view of your own reflection, bringing you closer to an understanding of what it truly means to be a human being, experiencing this beautiful life on this planet with each other. Peace through music, community through creation. This is Banjo Earth, India.